Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today in a 19-person free-for-all battle here in the Middle East. Full sending against humans is allowed. Was trying to start somewhere in the Arabian Peninsula, but alas, it was not meant to be, and Egypt is perfectly fine in this situation. Now, with 19 players, it is assumed everyone is going to be rather large and in charge, so we cannot take anybody for granted, and we're going to have to treat everybody with the utmost respect and treat them as a threat. There we go. Anyways, we'll start to go right now in our regular growth pattern here. Fortunately for us, nobody started near us, which is very good. We have a lot of room to grow, and we're going to need all of it if we're going to be a contender in this game. Now, we have kind of hemmed ourselves into a tiny spot in this neck of the woods, really betting on ourselves that we're going to be rather large and be able to push out from here. But I imagine there's going to be some rather big enemies, at least to the south of us, if not also to the east of us. Now, we will just continue in this growth phase here, in our infinite growth phase, and just grab as much land as we can and see what opportunities are allowed to us here. Now, we do have some good opportunities, and we do have the crown, which is wonderful for us. Now, what is my goal here? Well, I'd like to encapsulate as many bots behind me as possible and push out into the east as much as possible. Now, I do need to be a little bit concerned watching for boats that are coming down from the Greece area to make sure that nobody else is grabbing the land that I am so carefully trying to encapsulate behind me, as we do get a little bit of encapsulation, and we will just continue on that. Now, I do really want to get into the Suez region, but unfortunately that bot's really big. There we go. We'll grab this bot as well and just continue to keep pushing here. Now, we don't have a ton of troops here, and I do recognize that Mars guy. That is someone who is probably not going to be my friend in this, but hey, well, we'll see if bygones are bygones at the end of the day. He has attacked me multiple times out of nowhere, but hey, all's fair in the game, you know? Well, we'll just continue finishing up our bots here as we do end up in second place, so a pretty respectable second place. Now, Corgi India is actually in first place. Hey, good job for you, Mr. Corgi. So we finish up here as now we just take a little time to build up our troops and wait for a good opportunity to mount. We could also just boat into this. Yeah, let's just go ahead and send a sneaky little boat, as Corgi India is pretty far away from us. Hello, Mars. Good to see you again. As we can potentially take over Greece here in a fell swoop, but we need to be very cautious. We have a lot of people who are very similar to us in size around us, so we need to make sure to make the right moves, especially in a game with full sending. We can't afford to make any mistakes. Fortunately for us, that man does not see our boat, which is wonderful. I was a little bit worried he was boating over. I'm getting ready just to, let's see, how can I get a good image of this? I don't know if I need to worry about it. I was like gonna say if he boats into me, I'm just gonna immediately boat into him, but no. Now let's see, Sultan wants me to go into Mars. Not necessarily a great move for me, especially as Shane is attacking the white player in Greece. That might be a good move for me. Now, I'm very worried about the players in the south, mostly the Turkey player, as even though he has a tiny border on me, he has a lot of troops, and that scares me a lot. So I don't really want to go. Hello, no need to ally with you. I thought you might have been someone a little bit closer. I don't really want too many alliances with the current mix of people, but I imagine I'm going to need them here in a bit. So we'll just continue to hold the line. Let's just go into this guy. He's attacking Shane, so this is going to be a nice, easy attack for us. Let's boat over as well and see how much land we can get here, as we are at red interest. And I don't necessarily want to get boomed off of Sparta, but hey, if we do, we do. And perfect. We touched down over in Turkey, so now we can just full go and grab all of this land and propelling ourselves back up into second place. And we just attacked Shane right away. This is a really good target for us. He's got 1 million troops. I imagine that Ifu and Tick are both going to want to join in on this. There's Ifu. Tick is moving his way over into attacking Corgi India. Oh, that's a rough one. As we get the crown ourselves, hey, we got that going for us, which is nice. And we might be able to sneak our way around if we're just able to continue the attack. Unfortunately not. We are cut off. Very unfortunate. But, and we do lose the crown. Let's see. Who do we go into at this point? We have a few targets. I think the Sultan is a naturally good one because I do want to attack the Paperist. Mostly to get ahead of that before he takes out APQ. Because I feel like if he takes out APQ down there in the south of Africa, then we're going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to only have a few targets to attack, and it's mostly going to be me. So let's go ahead and get ahead of that problem right now and start to work our way down south, and maybe we can ally with one of the two players down there and work against the other. That's at least the plan. It is a very risky plan here, as we have the crown and are touching borders with 3 very strong players. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see how this one goes. I am a little bit worried, but I think the Paperist is a good target for us to get, as I think APQ is going to want to join in. Mars has a little bit of a border on the Paperist, so he might join in as well. Ooh, big full send, big full send. Huge opportunity. Okay, getting rid of him was very nice. Just getting a big threat off our board. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to work with APQ a little bit more prior to that happening, because now Mars is attacking me. I imagine APQ is going to want to join in. Yes, he does. Darn it, I was trying to build a truce with you, and now he's like, yeah, everyone get on him. Well, let's kick Mars out the way. Hopefully FU doesn't join in on this, because if we can kick Mars off, then we can just, you know, monitor for boats and fight APQ, which is a battle we can win. So that is the end of Mars there. He is not going to be able to boat back into us, and now we can start this fight against... Oh, but FU has joined in as well. Brother, you got the crown over there. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. Don't... Oh, Mars is going down. Okay, timeout. New plan. Mars is going down. Tick is very big. We need to all kind of focus together. I will take this alliance. We'll go into Mars right now. And hopefully APQ lets me kind of fight the crown, as this does seem to be a battle we need to fight right now. As APQ is attacking me. Tick is also attacking me. That's kind of what I was hoping for, but just not necessarily against me. I was really hoping you would attack your mom, so that would unlock APQ. Charge, brother. Yep, truce, truce. Let's go. Everyone work together. We can do this. Don't let me be the sacrificial lamb here. We'll just keep attacking, kind of hoping for the best here, as we do start to, you know, make some damage. Now, Ifu can really cut me off here, which honestly wouldn't be the worst for me. There is enough troops. Oh, Tick starts to attack him, though. Ah, okay. Ifu did attack me earlier, so I don't necessarily care about him dying or not. But it's just like, if I can get cut off, then I can focus on APQ, brother. For the love of God. Focus in on what's going over here. Don't attack like one of the few guys that can help attack the crown. Let's work together. Let's just give me a minute, and then I can come back and destroy you. Or you can, like, attack me one more time and then get borders on Tick. Both are fine. Both are fine options here. Okay, he's not going to. Let's push back Tick. And, oh, player 496 is going against your mom. My goodness. Okay, so this is a very scuffed operation we got going for us here, as we are just kind of left to attack Tick at this moment, as Tick is attacking us. But there's a full send opportunity. Let's jump in on this, grab as much land as we can, as APQ now has borders on Tick. Brother, stop attacking me. Hopefully 496 is now interested in attacking Tick as well. Like, brother, let's all work on this together. We can definitely win this together. Let's truce and work against Tick. This is what we need to do. Stop fighting me. Yes, Ifu's in. Hey, we got that going for us. Come on. Focus, APQ. Focus. Let's work together. I'm going in. Yes, APQ wants to attack Tick. Perfect. I'm doing it. I want to see you involved. Hopefully player 496 gets involved. Charge, brother. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not helping? Oh, I'm getting a little frustrated here, but that's okay. We'll just keep controlling what we can control and attacking Tick. There's APQ finally joining the fight against the crown, as now 496 is taking the crown away. So hopefully we don't get full sent on here, because that would be the end of our game. Well, we have made good friends, I think, with Ifu, even though he did attack us earlier on. Just kind of showing that we are in this together with him. So if he does full send, I think we get some land out of that, as now APQ is the crown leader, which I don't necessarily mind, because 496 is still there in the background. So if we can work down Tick, then we still have some people to work against the crown, even though we are probably going to be his #1 target, as 496 immediately goes into the crown. Oh, that's really interesting. They must have a great alliance, 496 and Tick, as yeah, they are both working against APQ. I'm going to keep working against Tick, brother. We need to focus on this. This is an alliance that we cannot withstand if we don't go right now. Oh, this is really bad. Fortunately, Ifu does recognize what's going on. We are... Oh, this is really bad. Now, we will get a lot of land for APQ. He does full send. Let's grab his land and fight against Tick. If we can control Tick, then we might be able to fight against 496. We just need to keep pushing him back. Thank you, APQ, for being a good guy in the end. As now we've taken them out. We are the crown leader by about 30,000, 40,000 pixels. What do we do next? We can attack Tick. Tick as a... Oh my gosh. Okay. Man down, man down, man down. We got a little bit of a border there. 496 is not fast on the draw, so we get a little bit of land there, but he's going to be overall pretty strong. We need to fight against him right now. We are not that far behind him in terms of pixels. We still have Ifu on our side. Let's just keep going against him. Hopefully we'll be able to whittle him down. We are about 20,000 pixels behind 496 here in what could be a huge comeback if we can just get a little support from Ifu, but he's building up his troops, which I understand. I've been constantly attacking, just trying to even the playing field ever so slightly. We are about 8,000 pixels behind him, so we are the closest we've been in quite some time. We just need to kind of hold the course. I'm going to build up my troops so that 496 counterattack doesn't hurt me as much. As there it goes. Let's counterattack him. Hopefully Ifu does join in. The more time we get, the better, and we'll just hopefully be able to beat him with our superior timed attacks. And he does go into Ifu. Oh, you fool! Why are you doing that? You should just focus on me. This is such a close battle, and I think we're about to come back from this one. Yeah, we're only about 6,000 pixels behind now, so we have a good chance of pulling this one back. Let's just keep the course here, making sure to keep up our troops. If he wants to keep attacking Ifu, that's perfectly fine with me. I will just counterattack at the right time and then slowly start to kind of lower the gap. Oh my god, words are hard. Let's also grab this land over here because every little bit's going to count at this point. We need as much land as possible to fight this guy. And Ifu is threatening. He's saying he's going to boom. Okay, brother, I hurt you. If you do, I'll grab your land and probably win. But Ifu, who was once my longtime ally and then short-time enemy, has become my greatest ally and giving me the win here. Oh no, I fudged it up. I attacked too early. Hey, I'm sorry. That's on me. Oh, he boats over. Okay, let's grab his land. There we go. That is going to be enough for us to win this. The great sacrifice from Ifu, our one-time enemy and mostly friend for all this, comes through it for us at the end. And now we just are able to take out 496. And since this is just a little 1v1 battle, we're going to go ahead and speed through the rest of this game and say GG's to all involved. And thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the episode. If you have made this far in the episode, hey, give a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. And a special thank you to all of my members, with executive producer Rodsuka Robert, Miskits the Mallard, 137KQGL, In My Element, Mason / Aurelius, Rob Coleman, Uther Ekamna, and Tomato TG, and of course, channel sponsor Daniel Stevens. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.